delicious taste appeal.
If you or someone you know has diabetes, you know that avoiding sugar altogether is really difficult. So here to tell us about the best sugar substitutes is Leslie Carrier, chef, educator, author, and health coach. Very busy lady. Thank you for being here with us today.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, before we start about the sugar substitutes, before we start talking about that, tell us, why is white sugar bad for you? Why do people say, don't eat this?
White sugar is bankrupt.
What does that mean?
It's got a high glycemic index. As we were talking earlier, it's going to zap your energy, so you're going to feel more tired after you have it. Also, what makes it white?
I don't know.
Clorox, bleach.
Oh.
Do you want bleach in your food?
Not particularly. And so, do they add they add bleach to it? Are there any other chemicals that they throw in there that it makes it not good to have?
I don't know, because it's so bankrupt that I don't even bother with it. It's not even in my kitchen. I mean, there are so many other possibilities for sweetening everything.
So it's a highly processed sugar we don't want to deal with.
That's right. High glycemic index, goes into your veins like heroin and just gives you nothing left.
Okay. Well, let's forget about the bad stuff. Let's move on to the good stuff. Let's start over here with the coconut sugar.
Coconut sugar is one of my absolute favorites when I'm using a dry sweetener. You know, because sometimes you want a liquid sweetener in your desserts, sometimes you want a dry. So coconut sugar will give you B vitamins, lots of minerals, potassium. I mean, so you're actually getting vitamins and minerals and a sweet.
Out of sugar?
Out of sugar, and it's from a coconut, which is sustainably grown. So we're looking at good for you, good for the planet.
Great, wonderful. So moving on past the sugar, what is next?
The coma powder actually is maybe lesser known, super delicious in a smoothie, natural maple-like flavor. I love it anytime, like even if I'm making a waffle or a pancake, I'll add a little bit in. So you can use it instead of a little bit of your flour, or you can use it to sweeten.
Okay, so if you're putting it in your pancakes or your waffles, does it give it that kind of maple syrupy taste?
Absolutely, plus a little B3 as well.
Oh, wow. It's got a lot of stuff in that one. And this is, moving on to our liquids, is this honey?
These are two different honeys that I brought you. This is a local raw organic honey. This is a raw alfalfa honey, so you can see sometimes they come in different colors, and honey is loaded with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals, very good for you.
Okay, and you can substitute sugar for honey.
That's right. You got to do a little bit of math, not too hard if you're doing a wet sweetener for a dry one.
Okay, so just do the math. Okay.
A little bit of math, and I'll teach you.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm not good at math. Maybe our viewers at home are, but not this one. Okay, and then this is just maple syrup, I believe.
Absolutely. This is one of our happiest times of the year. The sugaring season is happening. Maple syrup is local, it's organic, this particular brand is, and it's got a little bit of potassium. It's probably, you know, it's not like this, you know, drink a cup of it for your potassium.
Oh.
But again, if you want something that's organic. And one other thing I didn't mention is that all these sweeteners are from natural sources. Like this is from a tree. You know, this is from a tree, the coconut sugar, so you've got different things from trees, and as we move along, we've got sweeteners from grains, we've got sweeteners from roots, so Mother Nature wants us to have a sweet life.
She does. She's saying it's okay to have a sweet tooth. I've got stuff for it.
Absolutely.
Okay, so moving on past the syrup, we have I think this is the barley.
Yeah, that's barley malt, and that is made from malted barley, cooked down, so it makes a nice syrup, and it's about half as sweet as sugar. So if you're looking to make a dessert that might have a liquid sweetener, more like if you're making pastries, cookies or pie crusts, or even if you want to use that as a topping, say for a pancake or waffle.
Oh, great. So I can make, what if I wanted a cookie with dark chocolate chips or something that didn't have sugar in it? I could use that for it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Great.
This is like the world of choices, celebrating
really
the Earth's
is.
bounty.
And we still have more. Let's look at this one.
This is rice syrup, like the barley malt. It is half as sweet as sugar. It's also gluten-free. So with the exception of the barley malt, all these other sweeteners are gluten-free. So if that's an issue for you, you can have your cake and eat it.
Oh, it literally. Okay,
The
and
rice syrup is yummy. And then the yacon syrup, which might not be as well known, is made from a root, and it is just loaded with minerals and vitamins.
Okay.
Yeah, yacon syrup even has inulin in it. So when you think of diabetes, you think of you need insulin. Well, this has inulin, which means that it's going to break down very slowly in your system. So what you want when you're thinking for everybody, whether you're diabetic or not, is something that's going to be complex, will go into your system slowly, so that you can enjoy it for the rest of the day and not be like knocked out after 5 minutes.
All right, so thank you for your tips, and we're actually making a sweet dessert later on in the show, some delicious truffles. So we look forward to that.
Absolutely, me
All
too.
right.